Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Monster today, and today we're going to talk about all the monsters that are unreleased in the game that still exist in the files that potentially could be re-added one day or will get re-added one day. Starting off with the Squiggly. Now, you've probably seen the Squiggly before. It's that little brown thing, that little brown monster that whenever it gets on you, starts sucking the blood off your face, right? Now, this monster was particularly dangerous because if it sucked your blood twice, it would be like 50% each blood suck, so you would pretty much die on the spot. A very dangerous monster, especially in crowds, and it used to exist on Songseeker, right? It used to be like at miners too, but they removed it from the game probably because it wasn't that fun to fight. Now for the Baby Widow. Now the Baby Widow is a little bit interesting because it actually did exist in the game, but for like the first day or two. Now if you remember back then, my theory as to why it got removed is because there was hella lag, right? A lot of lag, and I think that might have came from things such as like memory leaks, right? And the Baby Widow might have been a cause of that because in the dev place, if you kill the Baby Widow, it just didn't die. It would just keep on moving. So they probably removed it for that reason. Maybe it could get added back one day. Maybe they throw that thing in the void tower. You never know. But for now, it's probably not going to come back. The baby crab. Now, the baby crab, I think, has the best chance of coming back. Dude, the baby crab is just basically a smaller, regular crab and also red. But yeah, dude, like it had one attack just like the jellyfish, and they could just maybe fix its animations because I think it was a little bit broken. I think that was the only issue. Besides that, maybe fix it to make sure there's no memory leaks. I think it's fine, honestly. They could definitely add this back. The red crab. Now, the red crab is just a bigger version of the small baby red crab. It was actually the other variant of the purple crab that we have right now. It was the old crab, and it had technically some like different variety in its moves. But again, they could add this back as a variant if they want to. I see no reason why not. They couldn't add this back. Maybe like as an overall crab variant. I think that'd be kind of cool to see. But yeah, on to the next. Boar fish. Now, the boar fish actually does kind of exist in the game at the Summer Isle Guild area. Now, at the Summer Isle Guild area, you can see its head, but it actually has a full model. Now, the reason it was built was because it was just a joke. I don't think there was ever really any real intention to make it into an actual mob, but it was just made as a joke. And yeah, that's really it. And speaking of jokes, the salamander was also another joke mob. Now, I actually don't really have the salamander to show you guys, but yes, the salamander was a joke mob, and it also kind of looked a little bit interesting. Clearly looked like it was, not really made to be in the game, but maybe if they added back the ability to hunt animals. I know they wanted to do that at one point, but Roblox lag. Who knows? Maybe they could. Onto the World Serpent, though. The World Serpent is also a monster that's technically unreleased. It's in the game files. You guys saw it in my little 1 minute video talking about it. It does exist, and it only has one attack. It probably will get more attacks whenever it drops as a world event. Same thing with the Parasol. The Parasol does exist and actually has an attack. I won't talk about what it is, though, but yeah, it needs to be finished. But like both World Serpent and Parasol need to be finished, but they're also going to be guaranteed to be added back. So at least we know those two are coming to come as world event bosses. That'll be pretty cool. Next up is the Tree Haunt. Now the Tree Haunt is actually interesting because it looks like it could be a brand new mob that could actually be added to the game. I asked Archmage, it could be added to the game. It kind of looked like the Hive mech, except like instead of being like mechanized with like wires, it was like act like vines, and like it had the face of a monster, which I thought was really interesting. They could maybe give it some like vine type moves, definitely something interesting there. Now we have the White Owl. Now the White Owl I thought was supposed to be in layer 2. I remember seeing this and I was like, yo, wait, there's gonna be a White Owl? Turns out, guess what? The model is now miserables. They made him black. Hey man, but anyway, the White Owl, right? The White Owl, I think it definitely turned this guy into like a, I'm saying, like a layer 2 type variant for, the owl. I don't know, you guys get what I'm saying, right? I don't need to explain it. Yeah, it just looked cool. That's all I wanted to say about that one. And finally, we have the Fire Primadon. Now the Fire Primadon, he was in the dev place. There was basically nothing else I could tell you about him. But I'm going to save everything else for whenever I drop my other videos. So yeah, make sure to check that out too. I'll be seeing you guys later. Peace.